My big puffy jacket. Oh, big puffy jacket. Hi guys, so I just got back from a 2.5 to 3 day trip to Xi'an, which is now a 3-hour high-speed train ride away from Chengdu. And I wanted to kind of show you guys, not really a packing video, more of an unpacking video, because I just got back literally maybe 10 minutes ago, and I thought I would just show you guys what I brought with me for, it was basically 2 full days. And so this was actually a business trip, so some of the things that I have packed with me are not things I would necessarily pack with me on most trips, but just to get an idea of what I do when I'm going on a short trip. I definitely am working towards being a more minimalist packer, and I think on this trip I did the best I could do given the circumstances, which are 1, that it's winter and Xi'an is really, really cold, and 2, that I had a presentation for work and I had to have like somewhat nice clothes with me. So I'm actually going to start by showing you what I am wearing right now, because this flannel, this t-shirt, and the bra that I'm wearing right now were basically on me almost the entire time I was in Xi'an. I got off the train and got here and basically changed out of my pants because pajamas are way better. But otherwise, just this top half has not changed at all. Now, the next thing is my big puffy jacket. Oh, big puffy jacket. So I also was basically wearing this the entire time, and the things that are in it, currently my passport is in one pocket, and that's because I needed it for train purposes. The other pocket has my wallet. Up here, I think this little zipper is currently, yes, empty. And then this little zipper had my apartment keys and some little masks in case the pollution was really bad. But yeah, this jacket I needed so badly, it was so cold. This was packed on the way there as well, but the second I got off the train, it came in Xi'an, it came right out and was put on immediately because it was so cold. And so that is the only sweater and only scarf that actually came with me, and like I said, when you see my more formal wear stuff, I would have probably swapped those items out for another sweater if I could have, though the scarf I think was perfectly fine. Now into the rest of the backpack. So I have, of course, my water bottle, which goes with me everywhere. And then I have a minute amount of toiletry stuff. So I had a toothbrush, and then this little thing that had some to-go kind of size of toothpaste, some tea tree toner from Lush. This is the moisturizer I use. It's Simple brand, and it has like SPF. I've had it forever. And then my deodorant. And in addition to those toiletries, I also had 2 little Lush tins. Tin number 1 has some conditioner. Tin number 2 has a soap, which I didn't really need. And because I didn't really need because the hotel that I was put up at has like kind of this giant soap dispenser, like body wash dispenser, which is kind of common in Chinese hotels. And then this may look like a very, very tiny piece of soap, but this is actually my face wash that I use, and I took the tiniest piece because it's like broken in a couple pieces and then I could fit it in here. And basically, yeah, I didn't use the soap, but I ended up using the face wash and using the conditioner once, though I honestly could have done without it. Okay, so moving on, there's like some stuff stuck in these pockets. My gloves, as you can see, this is a non-matching pair of gloves because each of these gloves had their partner, which got a bunch of holes in them, and so I just kind of paired them up because they're the same like brand and style, and honestly, I just can't be bothered to give a fuck about stuff like that. So again, more things stuck in this front pocket are these little earmuffs that are like separate things that you kind of like clasp onto your ear. I have a really big problem with my ears getting really cold, and when they get cold, it gets really painful. So I am constantly trying to figure out the best way to keep my ears warm. These are working pretty well right now. Unfortunately, a lot of earmuff stuff is tough for me because I have glasses, and that means that earmuffs sometimes make the glasses dig into the side of my head, and that hurts. And the next thing I have is this little kind of scarfy thing. I don't know what exactly it's called, but you put it over your head, and then you can also put it up around your face and your ears to keep you a little bit warmer. So I used that. Oh, sorry about the focus. I used that in addition to my scarf when I biked the city wall, which biking, of course, there's just wind in your face, so it's a little bit colder. So on to, I guess, my little books and things. This is the book I'm currently reading. Now this part I feel like maybe is a little excessive, but I also have my current bullet journal. I know stylistically this is not what you'd expect from a bullet journal, but it's what I'm going for, and this is my work notebook that I keep. So this is actually my work laptop, not my personal computer. So the things that I really needed to bring for this weekend as far as my presentation went was this and this, because there were my work things, and then these were additional but definitely necessary. So next, of course, I just have a bunch of cords for things. This is the cord for my laptop. This is the cord for this charging cable as well as my cordless headphones. This is the cord for my phone. So this is just a backup battery that I have. I didn't really use it too much. I used it on the train, but I think it's always a good thing to carry when I'm traveling. So the next things here are the rest of my clothes. So like I said, 2 pairs of underwear and an extra pair of socks. And then I have a pair of black, kind of chinos, I guess. But they're a little bit nicer than my jeans, so good for the presentation. A button down, which was also for the presentation. And then my trusty blazer, which is blue, and I really love it, and it's super fun. But once again, yeah, these 3 items probably wouldn't have come along otherwise if I wasn't doing that presentation, and they probably would have been swapped out for maybe 1 sweater and an extra t-shirt, but otherwise I would have probably had a little bit more space. And then of course a pair of pajamas, because unfortunately usually I kind of just go for sweatpants or something that I can wear both out and chilling when I am traveling, just because it's more convenient and more multi-purpose. But since I wasn't going to have any time where I was really out in anything other than the jeans or the chinos that I have, I figured that it would be best to just bring myself some comfy pajamas and feel happy and comfy. So on to the last few bits and bobs. We have my chapstick, which of course wintertime you need to bring your chapstick. I have too many pens, it may seem, but these specifically are the pens that I use for my bullet journal, and so then I also wanted some additional pens that I could use for other things in my other notebook. I always have too many pens, but I love pens, so it's okay. And the last things that are hiding in my backpack are things that, actually one of these packets didn't come back with me because it was almost empty anyway. So this and this are actually little pieces of tissue. The reason I have these is because in China, a lot of public bathrooms, most public bathrooms, I'd say, don't actually have toilet paper, so if you want to use toilet paper, you need to bring your own. And I bought a big package of this a while ago, and this actually I think I got when I went out to a restaurant. But having this stuff is super useful, but it's so much plastic, and I hate myself for it. So I definitely, once I use through the ones that I already have, I'm going to kind of figure out some sort of little container or something that I could just package my own toilet paper when I go out to places like that, so that I'm not doing this all the time and making so much more waste. And that's also something that here, these are just little moist towelettes that I have accumulated over a very long time, of this I got on a train in Japan, these ones I got on an airplane, and sometimes they come in a package of food, or they are given to you and there's nothing really to do about it. So when I travel, I bring them, and occasionally they will be very useful if I end up somehow having dirty hands. Don't know how I missed this, but I also brought my probiotics with me. So I hope you guys liked that video. I feel like it was a little bit of a mess, but it's my first time trying to do something like this, and it's a type of video that I'm really interested in doing. I think it would be easier if I had like a tripod or somewhere that I could actually stand up my phone when I record, but right now that's not really a possibility for me. So you got to see a kind of shaky version of what I was just trying to do. Oh, my hat. I forgot that I was wearing a beanie. Okay, I'm back. So I was wearing this beanie pretty much also the entire time, once again, because my ears get very cold. Anything like below 70 degrees, I like am wearing at least like a light beanie because I just can't do without it. So I was wearing that pretty much the entire time. I'm going to also be posting a video of what I did in Xi'an, but Xi'an was a lot of fun and it was really cool, and because it was a business trip, all of the transportation and hotel stuff was paid for, which was also really nice. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more of me trying to do things, and comment below if you actually like videos like this where I talk about what I pack when I travel, or I guess this is somewhat also on the vein of the idea of minimal traveling, which is something I'm not necessarily good at, but I'm working hard to become better at, because the lighter my backpack, the less my back hurts. Okay, thank you guys, bye!